Hi. So, as you can see, we're working on a skeleton crew tonight. A couple of our folks are out with different issues, but we're going to soldier on tonight and we're going to have an amazing session. So because we're starting a little late, let's jump into it. Please introduce yourselves and what was your character doing last time we played?
Oh God, I'm first, aren't I?
You're first now.
Oh, that's so weird. I'm Cassandra. I'm playing Amulet Sticky Fingers. My favorite Kender Barbarian Rogue. No, Rogue. Kender Barbarian. Why am I say Rogue? I don't know. And
what don't we know about
you? Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Rogue Barbarian would be kind of fun to play.
You're a little bit of the thuggish roguish bone, so
yeah,
I like that.
Kind of like this idea, maybe multi-classing with some rogue.
You at crossroads.
Maybe that would make me like kind of stealthy instead of like, zero stealth. Well, I got a two. Anyways, last time, boy, I was trying to help Twig survive, and ran to Norhand again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's true.
I'm
Warrior. I play Big Dog King Akko. I keep wanting to put like Esquire on the end of that, but he doesn't have his law degree yet. Last time on easy, far easy to lift. Last time on Down in Outlands, Akko, when we left him, was being told by a skeletal figure that he's got to go because Color of the Bile is coming for everything, which was an ominous way to leave it.
It's fair.
Just can't shake that guy.
It burned his servant's body, so
yeah. It had to happen. It's
sort of got killed. Sort of got killed in our care. It's fine.
These things will happen.
Can't be responsible for everybody.
Yep.
I'm a minor. I'm not usually responsible for burial arrangements.
I am the king. Not that's below my pay grade. All right. So
now.
Which one of you want to start tonight?
Start with Warrior, just in case Nate can join us. He's trying real hard. Technology.
All right, Warrior.
Yes.
Vikstrag has just let you know that Kellerith is coming. I believe that's where you ended last time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He said, yeah, you have to leave. This is your only chance.
He gives you this warning as a token of esteem for previous relationships.
How long?
Days.
Okay. Any chance go somewhere else instead?
No.
Did you ask?
This land will be razed.
Why?
It is Orcus's will.
Akko. Have idea. You send message to Orcus. Can you?
No.
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 My. Akko sort of nods. Okay. You say days? How many days?
Few.
It just gives him a sort of flat look. You kill my page.
Yes.
Now Akko have to kill you.
At that point, Kern stumbles in.
Akko almost kill you.
I too can joke.
Very
This-
dry. Dry.
This coming is no joke.
Go nods.
Kellerith speaks of you highly. He tells us you have destinies to fulfill. That is why they allow you to leave this place. But
Cool.
everything else is fodder for the Prince of Undeath's insatiable need. This world will be extinguished.
Negotiate seem above pay grade. You go now.
Take this information as truth, Akko. For when I return at the front of Kellerith's forces, there will be no quarter, no negotiation, and no mercy. With that creaking noise of like bones grinding on bones and rusted metal clanking, Vikstrig stands up and a swirling black mist appears and it walks through into nothingness. And Kern passes out again.
But at least he's not dead.
Not dead.
Akko sighs heavily and then sort of props Kern up in a chair and then leaves out the door. And he is going to go find Presto first.
You head towards the infirmary, and Presto is asleep. Breathing's a little ragged. They've changed his clothes.
Akko like shakes him a little bit.
You hear a soft voice say, No. He needs to sleep.
Akko nods. Oh. Okay, you tell Akko when Presto wake up.
This very young looking person. They look like kind of like, oh no. Make me a history check. No, what? Make me a perception check.
Not bad. 19.
This person is dressed very similar to Sir Bernard.
Sir Bernard is the bigot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Akko sort of squints at them. What you doing here?
I'm caring for the court mage.
No.
My job.
No, what you do?
They kind of are cringing backwards, and they're like, "I'm healing. That's what I'm trying."
You leave now. Find other cleric. You go.
I can't. It's my sworn duty. I can't abandon my post.
Not abandon.
I'm sorry if I've upset you. And they kind of bow their head. They're like not looking you in the eye.
Akko sort of softens a little bit, kind of realizing that it's person may not know what they've gotten themselves into. Just looks at them and says,
Make me an insight check.
"Oh, wow, I rolled a 16, so that's a 15."
They're very earnest, and
Mhm.
they are when you were like, get out of here, they became very terrified. Not so much of you, but you think failure is even more terrifying than your countenance.
But he doesn't get the vibe that this person is doing untoward things to Presto.
No.
They seem like they're fulfilling their duties to the best of their ability.
Yeah, and they look exhausted, like they're
Okay.
just spent.
Akko sort of softens and says, "Akko, sorry, long day. Had Bernard was mean to Akko earlier."
I have I can't I yes, yes, my lord.
Is not your fault. Oh, sorry.
I'm,
Akko do suggest my new church.
I'm trying everything I can. It's like there's something inside of him that is counteracting every spell that every ointment, everything I try, it's like it goes nowhere.
Akko nods and says, is curse.
It's like no curse I've ever seen. Whoever was able to do this, their abilities are far beyond mine and far beyond the clergy of the one true.
Akko nods. Akko still think, keep trying. Maybe you do it. Akko work on it too. We work together.
You and I?
Akko, you stay. Akko, go.
Okay.
Maybe both efforts make better. You do good job. Thank you for try.
Okay.
Just
They go right back to tender menstruations, not menstruations, menstruations.
I figured. I figured. Akko will kind of, he's kind of frustrated, but leaves.
Kern is outside the door, just like waiting for you, like looking before the door is shut, like looking to see who's in there. And then also just like continues to look longingly at the door, like you're not even there.
Can help you?
And goes, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. I couldn't help but notice that Acolyte Tell is caring for the Archmage. Not to speak out of turn, but she's the she's the best of the clergy of the one true. She's I mean she the Archmage couldn't be a better hand. That's what I'm trying to say.
I goes like, go to her. Akko nods and says, "He's doing a good job. She busy. You stay. Come tell Akko when Presto wake up."
In there? Look, I couldn't. I mean,
I mean, I goes like, kind of does it look like, yeah, I'm king, so you kind of got to do
it. Yes, sire. Okay. And he goes over and he keeps like looking back at you, very like, opens the door, and you get a glimpse of her like look at him and kind of like smile, And then he grabs a chair and drags it to the edge of the bed and sits down as the door shuts.
Go be back in 2 and 2. All right, Akko is going to. He's a little like frenetic because he's like, okay, I've got a few days to save everything. He is going to next go to what's his name? The orc king that he met.
Uglik.
Yep. He's going to go back to Uglik.
Okay. Uglik is in a room with a few other orcs and they're conversing in their tongue. You come in and
Like knocks politely.
he kind of looks around and the other orcs stop talking. And you're the king, you don't need to knock.
His habit is nice. You king too, so I'm not sure how evens out. Hello.
Yes.
Akko have news.
They could wait for the council.
Akko think
My scouts say the North Lord has almost arrived.
and council is tomorrow.
Mhm.
Akko says maybe, but Akko here wanted to say large undead army coming in few days to end all life in world.
He kind of looks at the other two orcs and they all just start laughing. They just are uproariously laughing. Oh, I thought you had no sense of humor.
Akko laughs like, yeah, so funny. Seriously though, Orcus.
They all kind of stop. They look at one another. Look. Ooh, it's on deck. Did not come out. Uglik sends the other two out. He says something in Orcish. They both come to attention and then they scamper out. What do you mean? Specifics.
A few weeks ago, Killarel, scion of Orcus, come. Threaten kingdom, Akko fight off. But now, other messenger come. Say Orcus demand this world be cleansed. Army coming, few days. Thought they want to kill kingdom.
He kind of turns his head a little bit. You can see the wheels turning in his head. Is this an army? Forces? What is this?
Oh, shakes his head. Don't know exactly. Imagine large undead army. Maybe demons. Don't know. Last time, many undead. Kill some in kingdom before I go drive away. Bigger this time. End of world.
He stops like a long blink as he seems to kind of ingest that statement. End of world.
End of world.
Stands up, slugs back his drink, starts to walk by you. He clasps your shoulder, and he says, "Then I must attend my tribe. Good luck."
Thank you. Akko have to attend tribe too. Can you get word to council?
But the council will be here.
True. Sorry. Long day. We'll tell tomorrow. Wanted to tell you first.
You have my appreciation.
Nods. Gotta go. And Akko like leaves. It's kind of like, okay, I check. Gotta go to the next thing.
You see, like in about 20 minutes as you're moving around and doing things, you see the entire contingent of orcs from the tribe leaving.
Akko is kind of glad to see them leave.
Very quickly.
Mm-hmm. In a positive way, he's happy to see them leave. I would say, like, for the purpose of expediency, any of the others that have arrived so far, he'll tell them to, like,
Okay,
as quickly as possible.
The first you meet is they tell you that the North Lord has arrived.
Okay.
And there is this massive human dressed in furs of various types. They are kind of like one pole drew on, and they've got chainmail tabard, and they are carrying this massive club. They're wearing a big like helm that covers their face.
Akko. Hello.
Where's Eric?
Don't know. His kind of thing.
You can see like the eyes inside the helmet just kind of narrow. Where's my sister?
Akko don't know. Who your sister?
The queen.
Oh.
You hear loud snorting and neighing from like away, and you see a couple of guards trying to deal with this massively armored unicorn. And he just walks and just backhands guards. I mean, this guy is enormous. They're like chest level on him. You guys are about you're similar heights, but he's much broader than you.
For now. Akko says, Sheila leave same time as Eric left with Scion of Orcus. Hey, speaking of Orcus.
He narrows his eyes.
Orcus and messenger. Army coming in few days. Bringing end of world. But you should know.
Pulls his helmet off. He's got long, like mullet style blonde hair. Got like a scruffy beard kind of coming in. with the helmet off, looks a lot younger than you would assume.
No.
Like not much older than you, maybe like 2 or 3 years. Not maybe that. Maybe like more like 7 to 10, I guess. Where's Eric?
Don't know. No one know. Echo King now.
I'm only gonna ask one more time.
Okay.
Where is Eric?
Don't know. No one know. Echo King now.
I'll find him myself. And he puts the helmet back on and starts marching out the door.
That went well.
Yelling loudly. As that goes on,
Echo pet the unicorn.
you can go try animal handling on it.
17.
It takes a little bit.
Echo feels better.
But the unicorn like lets you pet it after a little bit. Everyone's like, ooh.
Easy.
Easy. So Amulet, you are on Norhand's ship.
Kidogi?
You get on the ship. You guys, I'll just for expedience sake, you've made it back to Bronson and given him what he needed.
Quick question, is Twig here?
Twig is here. So you guys make it back.
I'm just saying Doug might need a second to adjust the cameras. Oh, we did it. Never mind. Done.
Oh,
So good. So good. Never mind. We're
He's ahead of the game.
all four on there.
Good. Cool.
So quick and so efficient.
Circle white.
So with the help of Norand, you are able to make it back to Bronson expediently, and able to save him. He's extremely thankful. He, the entire time like this is going on, Norand's basically like, but they are like want to throw you this big, celebration, and they want to make you like honorary members of their tribe. In the end, Bronson pulls you both aside and says, you ever need a place to hide, you ever need a place to lie low, you can come here. Agreed?
Sounds good.
Thanks.
He looks around. Satchel wrapped in this very kind of ornate cloth, and he passes it over to Amulet.
Can I peek? I'm not gonna unwrap it. I just want.
About the size of a football.
I'm gonna peek at it.
It's an egg.
What do I do with this?
Well, Benice gave it to me. I give it to you. You hatch it.
Gave it to you. Putting it in my bag. But like putting it by every soft thing that's in my bag. Push all the sharp things to one side.
Then he has this like little pouch made of like a leaf, and he hands it to Twig. Amulet, make me a perception check.
Can do.
And
cannot do. That's 6.
Now make me an insight check.
Oh God, that's not really any. It's a 9.
Okay.
Off to a good start.
Something feels uncomfortable about the entire conversation you're witnessing between Bronson and Twig. Bronson goes down to a knee, Twig, so you're at eye level, and he hands you this. And he looks up at the charrette. jewel in your head. He says, "You're going to need this." And then he reaches across and wipes. You've got foam coming out of the side of your mouth.
Oh, that's not good. What is this?
I don't know. This is medicine, strong stuff.
Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that.
I don't know what that is in your head, but you need to take that off.
We'll see.
He
It
stands
helped
up.
Victor. It could help you.
He stands up and he hugs you both very tight. Twig, make me an insight check. Not you, Amulet, since you failed so miserably.
I'm
twice.
just gonna try to squeeze him real hard in a hug.
18.
You see he's got like one tear coming down his eyes. He's just like trying to wipe it away as he lets you go. He goes, "All right, get out of here before you cause any more messes."
All right. Thanks, Bronson.
See you later.
See you both, and he taps his nose. Not if I see you first.
Did they give us like some type of cool like tribal necklace or headpiece to represent us being in the tribe?
I gave you an egg. What more do you want?
No. Like you said, we were part of the tribe. But just was there something that marked that? I just wanted to know.
Yeah. They do a small bit of barking on your skin.
What does that mean?
It's ritual scarification.
Oh no. Okay. I'm tough. I'm not gonna cry.
Actually,
It hurts.
Both maybe a con save.
I'm not crying.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so not crying.
19.
Yeah, you guys are both like
24.
Yeah, you guys are just so tough.
It's like
All right,
wincing.
Norhand again is like,
We're coming.
What's up with Victor?
Victor is on the Heartless and he's restrained.
Okay.
And he's in the brig. When you get on board, Norhand is like explaining like how difficult it was for her to find you. But now you've got more pressing things to take care of. You said you know where we can find Charity and Akko?
Well, we know.
Or did she say that she knew where she could find Charity and Akko?
I mean, we know where the map is.
Yeah, she asked us if we knew where they were.
Yeah. Okay, I can remember exactly what that. She says we've got to find Charity, then we have to find Akko. You have this map. Let's see it. Twig, you go rigid, fall to the ground, and begin twitching and foaming at the mouth. At that point, inside your brain, Twig, you're setting in the comfy bathhouse back in your dormitory.
Oh, how did this happen?
When a massive warforged makes its way in with a towel around its waist and then like sinks into the water and puts a towel there, says, "Hello, friend Twig."
Hi, are you gonna rest or anything?
I'm a ghost.
Oh,
This is
okay.
all between us.
All right.
I am Charette. So shiny and like polished, dark oak wood, giving Charette like almost a regal countenance. I use countenance twice tonight. That's an appearance. We'll say that. Amulet, you just saw Twig drop. What are you doing?
I freak out for 5 seconds. Oh my god! What is? We need a doctor!
So they like are rushing and doing things to Twig. Norhand grabs you, pulls you aside, and says, "What is happening? What is that on his head? And who is that insane boy you had us drag on the ship?"
So don't know what's happening. The thing on his head is a gem, and the boy knows about it.
So far, the boy has done nothing but scream obscenities in a language I don't understand.
Okay, we have to fix both of them then.
What? How? Explain.
So he's got the gem on his head, and then there's this big robot thing, ghost thing that carries him around. And she's not making any sense because she's panicking.
Yeah. Norhand is just looking at you, and she's like,
I think it's a thing on his head. I think it's
I was ever this young. So Twig, inside the bathhouse in your brain.
Can that be Twig's metal album?
So 22, the bathhouse in your brain.
Yes. So Charette says, "We can't remain here."
In wherever we are now.
We cannot remain like this.
Okay, what do we do?
You will need to remove me. I have been damaged.
Oh,
You
okay.
need to return me to Victor.
Can you help Victor? Because he's kinda in a mood right now.
I cannot. But if I am not reconnected to him, I will become dormant. And I am damaged.
Can you stop him from trying to escape if I give you back to him?
I cannot.
Okay, we're gonna need some chains or something.
You need to keep him pacified until you can find a way to reverse this malady. If you are unable to reverse this malady, the only way you may be able to free me from what has happened is to kill him.
All right, that's plan like Z.
Agreed. But I wanted to be honest in the potentials of what must happen. In addition, if you're unable to stop him and I become a danger, you must go to any lengths to ensure that both of us are destroyed.
All right, I'll do what I can.
He reaches across, grabbing a washcloth, and he wipes, and you've got blood coming out of the side of your eyes.
Oh, that's not good.
We must end this conversation, and you must do the right thing. If that means slaying both of us, you would simply be setting us free from this awful curse that we are suffering from. This malady is shockingly overwhelming currently.
All right, I'll do what I can. How do I get out of here?
It's your mind. You should be able to find your way out. So
okay.
Amulet, Norhand goes, "I hate to do this. I really do." And then she slaps the ever-loving shit out of you. She said, "Now,
fair. I get it.
where is Charity?"
I don't know. They're a thing with a tongue like wrapped around her and pulled her up, and then she was gone.
There's a map?
Yeah, but it was back at the house. In the basement. Did you know there's a basement in the house? Like under the bed. Under the big bed.
She looks like, I knew it. Okay.
But there was someone bad down there too. I also can't remember her name.
Okay. And she almost like has this aha look at her face. Where is Akko?
I don't know that one either. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not going to hit you again.
Okay.
You see Peerless has his hand on her shoulder like, do not hit that child again. And she says, so crazy kid friend,
Yeah, when he's not crazy.
what happened? Short version.
I don't know. He was with Twig. I was outside. There was naked dudes. I was fighting them.
They both turn and look at you like, what?
It's a long
says-
story.
He looks at you and says,
Can you help Twig though?
She says, young lady, we will be continuing this discussion soon.
Make them naked. They showed up naked. It's not my fault.
She marches off towards the infirmary area.
Did she take Twig with her at least?
Twig is in the infirmary already.
Okay. I thought maybe she was having this conversation while Twig's on the ground convulsing next to us.
Peerless says, perhaps I can assist you with this. Have you ever heard of guided meditation?
No.
Come with me. He takes you to a tiny, I mean, it's a tiny room. It looks like it's like literally been built into the hold of the ship, like just hammered in, just walled in, like out of basic materials.
I'm little. It's okay.
There's a mat on the floor, and it's just this very interesting woven picture of like what you know to kind of be a variation on the Great Wheel, which is the cosmology of D&D. And he sets you down, and he starts lighting these things, and the air becomes heavy. He reaches his hands out, and well, he takes off his hand wraps first, and he reaches his pale green hands out and touches yours, and his eyes slightly light up blue, and he starts chanting something in a language you do not speak. And he says, with me. And it's like the words just slowly start amassing in your head and then falling out of your lips. Twig,
Yep.
you set up. Well, first of all, what did you do to get out of there?
I put my hand up to my head and kind of mimed like I was pulling the gem up.
Okay. So you're saying there and you kind of hear this cacophony of noises around you. You reach up, pop this off, and you sit up, and the gem goes dark in your hand, and you look around, and everyone just stops doing what they're doing.
What's going on?
And you hear this just laugh that sounds like rocks rubbing together. And all of a sudden his name is going to escape me, isn't it? You see the Drugar member of the crew start laughing. He goes, I told you I could fix him. I can fix anything. Doesn't matter if it's metal, rock, stone, flesh and fur. I can fix it. Norhand walks in. She slaps him on the shoulder and she goes, good work. And then she walks up to you. She snatches that gem out of your hand. And she looks at you and she goes, tell me everything.
All right, but be careful with that. So we were,
when you say that, she then gets like a little jar and drops it in it and tightens it real tight.
yeah, we have to give that back to Victor. That's charette. Oh, I'll explain.
Victor is crazy child.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's okay. He's not normally crazy. It's kind of Poltlish's fault.
She stops for a second and then she sits all the way down in the chair and she's like, slowly, tell me everything.
All right, so we got sent to that plane. We were hunting things, and then we met Bronson. You met Bronson. He saved us, but then he got hurt, so we had to save him. And then
where are Akko and Charity?
I don't know.
Are they dead?
I mean, we can't die technically, as far as I know. So no.
She kind of cocks her head sideways. We'll come back to that. You mentioned Poltlish.
Yeah, so I met him again in that giant robot monkey ape thing. He set some giant monsters loose on Victor's home planet, plane, whatever. And Victor killed him and then kind of went crazy.
Polish is dead.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, did you guys grab the halberd?
Yes.
He's dead.
Super dead. I mean, maybe normal dead. I don't know.
What did he do? What happened? You said he destroyed this kid's home plane.
Yeah.
What happened? What did he say? Were there words that he said, Twig, that were important? You have to really think about this. This is extremely important.
Probably. Let's see.
So back in the hold,
Oof.
Amulet, all of a sudden, like, you're breathing and you imagine yourself and you're in the courtyard of the open house and you're the perfect idealized version of you between your normal form and your other form. And sitting cross-legged on a table is Peerless. And he looks over to you and he says, so this is where you go. And you look around and everything that you can see is unlocked. Every person walking down the street, their pockets are full, and boy, do they look like they're ready to lend things to you.
What happens if I get up?
Nothing. You just get up. Where he says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Remember, we're here for a reason.
Right. I forgot.
Amulet, can you take me where you were and what you saw in the map room?
Oh, score. Yeah, we just have to go under Uncle Tawny. Oh boy. Yes, Uncle Tawny's bed. I
So
forgot his name for a second.
You two walk, but you realize as you're walking like a foot above the floor.
Can I skip?
You're like, yes, you can skip.
I'm gonna skip.
So he just continues sitting and floating behind you. When you get there, you're in Uncle Tawny's room. What do?
It's just here under the bed, and I'll try to push the bed.
The bed feels light as a feather. You just flip it over.
It's down here.
When you look under the bed, there is a massive stone version of Uncle Tawny's face. And it's actually pushes out from the floor and it says, "What are you doing? This isn't yours. This is mine. You shouldn't be in here, Amulet Sticky Fingers."
Yeah, I think there was a trap here last time.
Oh, are you coming to steal from me or Uncle Tawny? How dare you?
No, I just want to look at the map. It's cool.
Is it cool?
I don't steal. Remember, I don't steal.
I think that you have a tendency to borrow on a permanent basis.
I'll bring it back.
Oh, you'll bring it back. Oh, okay. His mouth opens up and there's a stairwell down.
Down the stairs.
Make me an insight check.
Oh, an 11.
Good enough. Like, you think like this is how you see things.
Cool.
So you go and it's just like these stairs go on forever and it feels like, oh my gosh, let's just hurry up and get there. So you get down to the room.
I wish there was a railing to slide down.
You get down, you start going down the steps and it's steps stop and there's a railing.
Yes. Let's go. Jump off.
Slide down the railing and you can hear Peerless go, "Slow down. It's hard for me to follow you.
Just keep following the railing."
So you feel a weight on the railing kind of bounce it, and it bounces you until you fall on your ass onto the floor. Right in front of you is an open chest with a cloth over the top of it.
I look under it.
Full of sandwiches.
Oh, sandwiches.
Every sandwich variety that you love.
I put like 4 in my pockets, got one in my hand.
Like when you reach into your pockets to your coat, there's more pockets than you've ever seen in your entire life.
This is the best place ever.
So Peerless slides down like on his feet, like he's riding it like a skateboard, and then
Do you want a sandwich?
lands on the ground. No, they're insubstantial. I couldn't eat one if I yes, I'll take a sandwich.
It's fun to pretend even if you can't. It's tasty, isn't it?
Is this bananas and the nut of peanuts?
And marshmallows. There's marshmallows in there.
Oh, that is delicious. Amulet, tell me about this room. You look around the room, and while it looks similar to what you saw before, there's also lots of things concerning you. Like there's a picture of your entire family that you can remember, all sitting on a wagon, and the wagon is loaded with things that you know do not belong to your family. But everyone looks super happy.
Family as in like my biological family? Okay.
There's a picture, a painting of you sitting on Tawny's lap, and you've got a sandwich like jelly smeared on the side of your face, like jamming a sandwich in your mouth. You look younger though, and he's like looking at you like it's like this weird thing. There's a like a standing like like one of those old school like wire mannequins, and it's got Mrs. Broom's clothes on it. It's just like all these hodgepodge of things in this room.
Amulet would totally commission a picture like that too.
I know you would.
So there's some sciencey things over here, and there was some, I don't know, cool things on the table over here. And there was this giant map, and things were moving on the map.
As you say this, the map just unfurls from the ceiling like Casual Doug's roll down screen.
Yes.
And it's moving.
And you can see the people on the map, and they were moving around.
Peerless hops up onto the table and sits. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he puts his other hand on his chin. He says, "Okay, now Amulet, what I would like you to do is think really hard about who those people are. Can you do that for me?"
Yeah.
I want you to make me a wisdom check. No, you know what? Make me a history check.
Oh, that's a good roll. 16.
Everything starts becoming clear inside your head. Who do you see first on the map?
I see my immediate siblings. So I see Twig, and I see Akko, and I see Charity.
Just one. Just tell me one person you see on the map.
Charity.
So you see a tiny explosion on the map, like a little mushroom cloud. And then you see like a chibi version of Charity's face. And Peerless leans down close. She's almost like in your ear and he says, "That is amazing work. I need you to concentrate a little bit harder so we can see exactly where your sister is. Can you do that?"
Okay, but this might be the hardest I've ever thought before. It's kind of tiring.
That's why you have all those sandwiches to fuel you.
Oh, okay. Eat another sandwich.
Okay, Twig, back to you. So, what did Lish say? This is very important, Twig. Your mic's off.
Of course it is at the very important part. He said he's a prophet of doom. The voice of the unmakers, is that a thing?
She kind of thinks, and she's like, you can tell she's like racking her brain right now. She's like looking and she's thinking at the same time.
Something about 3 on the other side that got locked away.
Did he at all, at any time, any time did he mention my sister? Nigella. Did he mention Nigella?
I don't remember. I rolled a 20 total. Did he mention her?
In passing, he made an allusion to her.
I mean, he maybe barely, but I don't remember specifically what he would say.
She sits down in front of you and she like holds one of your eyes open. She reaches in and grabs this thing and puts it on, and it's like a little thing. She's like looking at you, and she's like, "If I take you somewhere, can you promise, Twig, promise that you'll never tell Keska? She can never know about this."
Okay.
That was very easy for you to say.
I mean, unless she tries to like torture me or something.
No, doesn't even matter. Are you a member of my crew or not? Are you in my crew?
Yes.
All right. So on the crew of the Heartless, we make agreements with one another. We're in for a penny, in for a pound.
All right.
So if I take you to this place, you can never, ever tell Keska.
All right. I'm like 40 pounds. I'm in for a lot of pennies.
She pulls out a knife and she cuts her hand and she hands you the knife.
Oh, all right. So cut his hand. I assume they're going to shake.
She spits in her hand.
Oh, all right.
Whoa! Okay, yeah. Your spit is real gross. She shakes her hand.
Your spit's gross.
Welcome to the crew.
Sweet.
Now go swab the deck.
Oh, there's not
Way to-
poop on it, is there?
It is called the poop deck.
That's what yeah. Gross.
He's got an open wound. That's not good. It's not a good idea.
So she throws something out the door and Drott opens the door. She's like, get my brother and your crewmate a mop. He's got some dues to pay. I'll be up to set the course momentarily. Back to Akko. Akko, what are you
So
doing?
much happening. Akko is
The North Lord is plodding through,
fine.
loudly hollering. to
It's
take him
fine.
to the king.
I have King. No one listened to King. What a great job. Akko is going to go. He's actually going to use the chaos of the North Lord tromping through town to his advantage, and he's going to go to the Black Tower, or the Undergriffin, as it's known in elite circles.
I love the fact that we have all these weird things that are going on constantly. I just remembered the Pubby McPub face
Hmm.
in Richard Flair about 10 minutes ago, and I just started to get stupid giggly. Okay, so you go up to the roost, and a couple of the Griffin Guard are like, "You need us to accompany you, sire. It's dangerous out there."
Akko shakes his head. No, it's fine. Akko's strong. Big bad king.
They're like not sure how they want to proceed because you are still a kid, but you're king. But it's our responsibility to make sure you are not alone, that you have extra protection in case you need it.
They mean like inside of the tower?
No, before you leave towards the tower on the ground.
Oh, Akko shakes his head. He says, no, it's fine. Akko, it's fine. Yeah.
They seem a little confused by that, but they back off.
Busy day, North Lord tromping through town. Big guests arrive.
One of them
You
goes,
here?
"The North Lord is here?" And the other one
Akko nods.
elbows him like, "Shut up."
Akko pet unicorn. That's nice.
They both,
You should
Look.
pet unicorn.
"I would never try to pet the North Lord's unicorn."
Oh, well, for marks of leadership.
They both look like they both look really, really impressed.
Akko's used to that.
These are grown ass men. They're like,
Akko's like, finally, the respect I deserve.
all you gotta do is pet a unicorn.
All I gotta do is pet a unicorn. It's easiest thing.
So you head to the Black Tower then.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going to go to the Black Tower.
Make me a perception check, please.
10.
Yep. Black Tower, you get there, no problems.
Okay. Akko. Try to think of how he would order this. Akko. Yeah, Akko. When he's outside of the Black Tower, like before he's there, along the path or whatever, he's going to take out Kellerill's coin and activate it.
Okay. You activate the coin. How long are you going to wait?
He'll wait like what time is it in the day? It's probably like evening, night time.
It's late afternoon now.
Late afternoon. He'll wait like an hour.
Just as you're getting ready to leave, a black mist opens up and a form walks out.
Akko smiles a little bit and then like hides it. Looks like says, "What hell? What? Why Orcus want to destroy world?"
You realize it's not Kellerell who came out.
Oh, who is it?
It is Sheila.
Oh boy, this such great day. Great day for King Akko. Hello, Sheila.
What do you want?
What make deal with Orcus?
Make me a first. Make me a insight check.
3.
Now make me an Arcana check at disadvantage.
First roll was pretty good. Oh, the second roll wasn't bad though. 15.
Her cloak
Mm-hmm.
is definitely magic. First of all, it's pitch black, and you notice there's like little horns coming up, and it has eyes actually on the cloak that are looking at you.
Nice cloak, super creepy.
You don't get to talk to Orcus. I don't get to talk to Orcus. Only Kellerell talks to Orcus.
Well, Akko try get Kellerell here, but you show up instead.
He doesn't.
Not how it quite work.
They don't want to talk to you. You burned that bridge.
It was like technically I chopped that bridge.
Akko smash bridge. Nuke from space, must be sure.
Why you come then?
Curious. This will all be gone soon.
Akko no want.
Maybe I wanted to look upon it one more time.
Akko no want SeaWorld burn.
It's not your decision. Maybe you shouldn't have taken up arms against your friend.
Maybe my friend shouldn't have murder town. What's supposed to do? Let happen?
Those are the lessons we learn when we're young. You're just
Let Kellerell kill all your friend?
Those people aren't my friends. Not anymore.
We are friends.
This place is it's beautiful, isn't it? She's like
Gods.
walking around and looking.
It was like,
Like a beautiful gilded cage.
Hmm.
I spent my entire youth here. With those people that you are now defending, Eric, Presto. I listened and I did what was asked of me over and over and over and over again. And even when all the horror of it was done, we still couldn't go home. Let me tell you something as someone who gave their youth away to do whatever it is you think you're doing. Don't. Do whatever it is you can do and leave here. Don't look back. If you get a chance to mend fences with Calorel, do it. Because anyone that cares enough about you to tell you that doom is coming and to leave, well, that's far better than someone who sticks a crown on a child and says, lead in my absence.
I could do a good job. Best king ever.
Does it? She like walks over and looks up at you, and you can see these slight beneath the skin, like little black tendrils moving. And she says, it doesn't matter if you do a good job. None of it matters. You're never going home.
We could go home.
None of us go home.
I go saw Pasadena. That's nice.
She stops and she looks at you and she says, don't lie to me.
Shake said. He describes Pasadena with eerie accuracy.
She looks at you, and that kind of pale pallor and those black tendrils, they kind of pull back, and her skin color looks a little more normal. And she pulls the hood back, and you can see her red hair. It's kind of done up in like a bun on top. And she looks at you and she says, you saw the park?
Nods. Short dogs look good.
How did you, how?
Akko told you. Akko can travel.
Make me a perception check, please.
17.
You slowly notice, like, you can't tell at first if it's because she's kind of pacing and looking at you sideways, but then you notice like the hood is creeping its way back up her head. She says, that you don't even know where that is. Like, that's, we don't know how to get there. How do you
Akko
just
know.
find that?
Akko, very talented. Hood trying to eat your face.
What?
Your hood. Trying to eat you.
At that point, it literally moves quicker and quicker up her head.
Akko like grabs it. Tries to yank
Make
it down.
me a dexterity saving throw.
20.
You reach out, and it's almost like the hood turns into a mouth around your hand, and it goes to snap, and you grab underneath where the mouth is, and yank. You pull her off her feet, and you throw the hood down, and it becomes this misty black form of a humanoid with tiny black wings. It's just fully black with two white holes where eyes should be, with just red dots in the middle, and then fades back into the cloak. She's on the ground and she's like panting. She looks up at you. Make me an insight check.
15.
She looks completely mad.
Like crazy mad or like angry mad?
Crazy mad. All right, Amulet, back to you. Meanwhile, back in the map room in your imagination.
Where all of a sudden pudding has shown up.
A pudding?
hmm
So are you talking about like a black pudding or chocolate pudding?
Like a big bowl of chocolate, like
Okay.
like an obscene bowl of chocolate pudding.
You need to be specific in
Sorry.
D&D because
Yeah.
those are two different things.
Like she'd want black pudding to show up. Come on.
I don't know what Amulet's wild. All right. So he says, I know you need to fuel yourself and get strong for this, but we don't have a lot of time, Amulet.
I can eat and talk. It's totally cool. Just talk with her mouth full.
Make me an insight check.
Okay. It's not good. That's a 3.
Okay. Pudding's awesome. It's so good.
Love it.
Amulet, let's focus. Where is that?
What's he pointing to? Charity?
Charity.
I don't know if it's somewhere I've been.
Concentrate. Please.
I think real hard. It hurts the head. I'm thinking so hard.
You're thinking so hard and you feel this burning sensation.
Ow, ow. Hardest I've ever thought.
You realize your birthmark just feels like it's on fire.
Oh, no.
He pulls his hand back and looks and he goes, the room just starts to swirl. He goes, keep trying. You're almost there. You can do this. I want you to make me a history check at advantage.
Yeah. 12.
That was with advantage.
What's with advantage? It's real bad.
The room spins and you find yourselves flying, sitting on this table, flying through the blind eternities, focusing in on where your little chibi Charity is dancing on this sphere.
I figured that I need to have
you
a really clear memory of Charity. So I'm trying to remember the time she farted and pooped her pants.
So the vision gets blurry. Peerless is like, I can't read it. It's too far. And you're like, it is too far. And then this loud and the vision fades in this audible fog of stench. And you close your eyes, and I want you to make me another history check at advantage.
Oh, that one's better. That's a dirty 20.
You look back and you're like, can you smell it? She pooped her pants. And he looks down at you, got your eyes closed. He slowly closes his eyes, and you blindly fall into this fog, the stench of pooped pants. The smell goes away. You both open your eyes, and you see a ship in the sky lodged into the side of a building. And this massive city, magical lights everywhere. And Peerless leans down and he goes, where was Charity from? Where is this?
I don't remember the name of where she's from, but I know she told us.
You look back and you go, lightning music? No. Thunder tune? No.
Thunder Toot?
Tune. Oh yeah, it's like Storm Song. And then you both, like, your eyes go wide and you wake up sitting there and you look over and he is just pouring sweat and his light green skin is very pale and he's breathing very hard. And he looks at you and he goes, Storm Song.
You okay?
Storm Song?
Yeah.
Storm Song. And he gets up and he walks about 5 feet and he falls face down on the ground.
Oh no.
Twig.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing the poop deck.
From the poop deck. Norhan comes stomping up on deck and she says, "You missed a spot."
Oh,
And the oh gosh, I can't remember what those guys are called. The rhino dudes are called now. All of a sudden, my brain just took a huge charity all over the. I kid. Come on, hold on a second. Let me. Now I definitely need to know. I have to know.
yeah, I can't think of it either.
Ah, it's gonna bug the crap out of me. So there's those 3 rhino people, and they're like kind of laughing. And Drott walks over and he takes the broom or the mop from you, and he goes, "Ah, she's just ribbing you, boy. Get up there." She's headed up towards the wheel.
All right, they're GIF.
No, gift for hippopotamus. These are from Magic the Gathering. I can't remember what they're called though.
Okay. Well, there's elephant people.
Those are Loxodon.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I'll go up to join her at the wheel.
She looks at you and she smiles. And she says, "We need to get Jabril to push himself. Because where we're going, it's gonna be a rough ride."
Can we make it?
Well, I've been there before, so I'm sure we can, but we're a little low on supplies and the like. Anything you can do. Anything special you haven't told me about. Now is the time.
I'm an okay dancer. Oh, that's not it.
No, that'll work. I want you to go down to the Plains Helm, and I want you to dance like you've never danced before. Dance like your life depends on it, Twig Swiftstrike, because it very well might.
Are you just messing with me again?
No.
Where exactly are we going?
She looks around and she kind of turns her back to the rest of the crew who are doing stuff, and she says, "We're going to somewhere called the Clock Tower."
Sorry, I couldn't hear you there.
We're going somewhere called the Clock Tower.
Okay.
I have someone who they owe me a favor, and this sits on the edge of the astral and the gray waste. It's well, for lack of a better term, it's an asylum.
You're not going to try to leave Victor there, are you?
For a while, we're going to have to. We can't wait. We have to find the others.
All right, but we gotta.
Rocks. That's right. Thank you, big dog. King Akko.
No, everything.
We gotta give Shred back to Victor, though. Shred will be inert if they don't rejoin.
We'll worry about that when we get to the clock tower.
All right.
Agree on that?
Okay.
All right, you go dance. I'm gonna get us there. But I need Jabril. I need everything he's got.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
All right. You head down into the Plains Helm room, and a chubby wizard sits lounged in a massive chair, wearing a helmet encrusted with jewels. He's got sandals that should be on his feet that are on the floor, and he's rubbing his feet together and he's kind of humming. His robe is red and dark pink satin, and he's just twiddling his fingers.
Hi.
I don't believe we've met.
I'm Twig Swiftstrike. I'm related to Norhand.
He lifts the helm and he looks and he goes, I can see the resemblance. Also, the smell. You both
Oh.
smell like oysters. Delicious.
Oh, they are tasty. Got any oysters?
No. Currently, I'm paying off a massive pile of debts by steering this boat.
Oh yeah, Norhand sent me down here. Apparently, we have to dance like we've never danced before, and that'll get us where we're going.
He smiles, puts his fingers together. Says, dance, Otter, dance.
All right, so we'll start busting a move.
He casts a spell, and a band made up of apparitions start playing a tune. The thing that's hard is like, it's almost like it's a dubbed tune on a movie because it doesn't match up to what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, dance, so I might draw great joy from your humiliation. Oh, I said the quiet part out loud.
Twig is just ignoring him. He's dancing away.
Perfect. All of a sudden, like the helm lights up as he kind of giggles to himself, and he's like, how wondrous. And you feel the heartless kind of jerk, and then boom, it starts flying off. Amulet, what are you doing? Peerless is face down on the ground.
So if once he passed out, did everything fade and we're like back in the little room?
You were already back in the room.
Okay, I'll pick him. I'm gonna carry him. Gonna carry him out onto the deck.
You go to pick him up, and you realize
Backpack him.
he's heavier than he looks, and you're still a kender.
Okay, I will go get some help.
Also, something falls out of your pocket.
Pick it up as I'm leaving. What is it?
It's a sandwich.
Yes. Put it back in my pocket. Save that one for later. I run onto the deck. First person I can find. They will help me carry him out.
They all look at you. What's that on your face? Drop is saying. And the rocks crewmen are like looking at him like, watch your mouth.
What's wrong with my face?
You've got jam on your face.
Oh, it's cool. You're coming to help me.
And he takes a finger and smears it down your cheek, and he goes, is that pudding?
Oh yeah.
And he looks up at Nora. When did we have pudding?
It's my pudding. You want pudding? You come help me
Everyone
right now.
like looks at Norhan like, what the fuck? We have pudding? And she's like, I'm busy right now. Also, we don't have pudding. Do we have pudding? No, we don't have pudding. Back to Akko. You're at the Undergriffin, which is what the cool kids call it.
There you go. And Sheila looks insane.
Yes, she looks completely mad, like her mind is broken.
And this is not something that can be perceived when she has the cloak monster on.
No. Make me a perception check at an advantage, please.
20.
She's like, her clothes are ragged and her hair is all bedraggled, and she still has a cloak on, a blue, like a light blue cloak, but it's been ripped up. Like it's tattered. Even the hood is tattered. Like it's been wrecked.
Like the abyss has not been treating her well, sort of like,
Possibly.
or something, or
Something
does it
has not treated her well.
okay. Akko will help
She
her up.
stops and she's like looking around. She's like, Bobby? Hank? Oh, presto. You're the funniest. I can't believe we're going to go home. Oh,
He
I
kinda-
miss home. Diana, what's the first thing you're going to do when we get home? Oh, I'm never riding a roller coaster again. She kind of stops and she looks up at you and she's like, You're not Hank.
No.
And her eyes are just blank. Like her pupils are absolutely minuscule.
Akko is going to help her up.
Make me another perception check really quick.
Okay. 14.
You hear, like when you turn to help her, you hear the soft sound of rustling against the grassy, like dirt.
Do I smell anything?
You do. You smell. It's almost like a brimstone tinged smell.
Like a new one? Because she
No,
might
like
sort of smell that way, right?
It's been lingering, but this is a stronger smell.
Coming from where? Her?
No, not from her.
Akko helps her up a little more quickly, and
She's almost catatonic right now.
He'll put the cloak back on her.
You go to pick the black cloak.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone. You can see a path on the ground where it undulated itself.
It went away. Akko is going to continue toward the Black Tower. What direction is the smell coming from?
Where the cloak went.
She's sort of catatonic. He'll go follow that scent.
You follow the scent, and around a pile of boulders, you find hunched over a smoky, black, shadowy figure, small wings, blow backwards, what you saw earlier. But it looks like it's trying to manifest itself as kind of the cloak is half there, half forming into this. But like it just can't quite get there. It turns and looks at you. You're ruining everything.
Go
Give
cocks
her
his head.
back to me.
Why? What you doing?
She's keeping me corporeal.
Who you?
That's none of your concern.
Hmm.
Just give her back to me.
Hard pass. Akko starts to leave.
Oh, please. Please. I can't go back.
Go back.
She shouldn't go back.
Don't have to.
We need each other.
What happened to Sheila?
My master, he deserted me. He went back to his father and threw me away. Decades of service. And I was nothing again. Hurtled back towards the abyss. Left to fend for myself in a world becoming disgustingly bright. She came to me, her heart broken, desperate, alone, purposeless, invisible to her friends in every way. Both of us desperate. We decided it was better to be damned together than to be desperately alone.
Insight check.
What?
13.
You perceive everything that this entity is saying to be true.
You do this before Sheila leave?
I've been doing this for years. We've been doing this for years. Ever since Venger fell, these children began taking away this world from those of us who it rightfully belongs to.
You do this to Sheila?
No. She willingly did it. I willingly did it. They should all pay for ruining this, for casting Venger into the light.
You need to fix Sheila now.
She can't be fixed, and neither can I. We're entwined. There would have been a time, Noel, when I would have struck you the first moment I had the chance when your back was turned. I would have poisoned you and watched you writhe in the dirt and sand, begging for the sweet release of death. I can't anymore, because as dark as she's become is as light as I have. She needs me, and I need her.
Akko. I rolled a 26 to hit.
All right, crushing blow.
That's 14 magical slashing damage.
So, like, you're having this conversation, and Shadow Demon's talking and talking, and you're like nodding your head, like,
Interesting.
and you kind of stop and you just twirl your. It's an axe or a hammer. I can never remember.
An axe.
An axe. You twirl it and just cleave it in the cloak in twain, and you hear this scream that turns your blood cold as the cloak is caught in the wind, and as it blows away, it turns into wisps of smoke. I want you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
17.
You turn just in time as a dagger in Sheila's hand barely misses your back, and her head's turned sideways, and she's just saying, sorry, 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 over and over again.
Akko.
Her pupils like are barely, you can barely see anything but the whites of her eyes. And she's bitten her tongue to the point she's got blood dripping out of her mouth. And then she stops and she looks at you and your resplendent golden king's armor. She stops saying sorry and she says, oh, Eric. And she grabs you and kisses you. And that's where we'll stop.
It's a bloody first kiss for Akko.
So you guys can all go around the table, tell everybody where they can find you, what you're up to, and yeah, you know the drill.
All right. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Cubicle Zombie. You can also find me next week on Wednesday and every other Wednesday right here on this very channel with the Tasty Boys, along with Warrior and some of our other friends.
Boys.
It's true.
Do you want to go, Warrior?
No, I want to know where they can't find you.
Oh, you can't. You mean you can't find me anywhere except for here every 2 weeks.
Kind of like you can't see her, I guess.
Yeah,
Can't see me unless you want to tune in for Extra Life, and I'm gonna be all over that weekend. Because
Whoa, look at that seamless segue
That was
plug.
very
Well done.
good. That was very good. I'm Warrior. You can find me at WarriorMN on socials. In addition to what Nate said, you can also find me every other Thursday on the Heel Turn Radio Twitch channel for Dive Club, where we hang out, do various interactive things. Sometimes we play Jackbox. Last time we watched some wrestling and chatted.
It was watching the wrestling.
It was super fun. We watched a bunch of matches that I had heard about but never seen. So we watched the Kevin Steen El Generico ladder match from PWG. We watched El Generico versus Jushin Thunder Liger. We watched some Chuck Taylor. Watched a variety of stuff. It was good.
Is it good to have that at your fingertips?
It is. It is great to have it at my fingertips.
Yes.
You should. I hope some DDT shows up there before too long. I really want.
Talk to Casual Doug because there's some in the file.
In my dreams, the Generico Ibushi kayaks.
I don't know if I have that.
I've never seen it. I'd love to, but yeah, it was great. It was super fun. I appreciate you putting that together. But yeah, it's at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The next one will be a week from Thursday. We'll be doing something. So just stop on by and hang out. We have a good time.
You can find me Heel Turn Radio. You can find me DNDDT. You can find me here every other Monday. Sometime in the future, I think Star Wars is gonna get shown. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's kind of been there's been a lot of weird stuff going on lately. It's been kind of a weird time for everybody. I think we're doing Heel Turn this Wednesday. I don't know for sure. For those who don't know, the Minnesota wrestling community lost, I think, one of its best ambassadors. Just a good dude who was extremely good to us all, and Pete Peter Houston. And it's been really hard for a lot of folks. It's been really hard for Beard. He was a really good guy. He was, like I said, there wouldn't be Heel Turn most likely without Pete. So it means a lot, and I think we're going to try to get together with some folks on the podcast to reminisce about Pete, as well as just try to encapsulate what he meant to everybody, because he meant a lot to a lot of different people, and he did it pretty effortlessly. So I don't know if that'll happen this week or not. I know it will happen soon. There's just a lot going on. Extra Life is coming up. When is it again?
November 5th through 7th.
Yeah. So I'll be running a few games. I think Cassandra is going to run a game.
got something brewing.
Warrior, I heard a rumor you might be running a game.
I might.
Maybe.
I might.
Beard's running a few games. It'll be all your favorite known world and DNDDT and assorted pals, folks, and co-conspirators trying to raise money for kids.
We're not supposed to talk about the conspiracies on air.
So we hope you join us for that and have some fun. Other than that, I have another mini series coming up. I'm prepped for it. I think I have my players. I have my music done. I just need to get the openings ready for it. It'll be a Marvel espionage game, basically. Kind of. I don't know. I don't know how to think of Shield, like
Warriors.
old Kirby, and then Steranko Shield, New Warriors, and a heaping pinch of the Venture Brothers. And that's what you're going to get. So I don't know when we'll get that done, but once we do, hopefully it'll air faster than Star Wars has. So
Digging it
otherwise,
at it,
Pretty
aren't
cool.
you? Just
otherwise, thank you to all of you. Thank you to Shannon, who's not with us today. And of course, as always, thank you to Casual Doug, who is the train that makes this whole thing go. Toot, toot, Doug. Toot, toot. Until next time, bye.